It's Monday. Chris said his favorite boy band was in town, so he can't make it tonight. Actually, he's picking up some parts for a beautiful Mikado locomotive, and I don't really like doing too much crazy stuff without Magical Chris around because Chris can do anything. He's a master machinist, drives big cranes, and I kind of fake it to make it. But I can take the burner off. I can pressurize her. I'm probably gonna find out where this leak is. If I get into trouble, Chris is going to be getting a phone call at 2 a.m. in the morning. The time has come. Butterpig has a leak in her boiler. And I just discovered this. When I put her on air, I kept hearing a hissing, and all the valves were shut. And then I filled her with water. And it kind of piped down a little bit. And I pressurized her back up to 100 psi. And I discovered some water in and around her tubes in there. So we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to jack her up. She has a Briggs boiler. Hopefully it could be something to do with the coil, but might need to roll the tubes. Don't really know. We will see. So I got my ramp set up here. She's eventually going to go on this here, back into the garage. My buddy Chris is going to come over and we're going to get crazy with it. Well, we finally got her on the stand. I said a bunch of curse words. Half the neighborhood heard me because she almost fell off the stand, but that's kind of the way it goes. Now what I have to do is I have to take off the burner. So there's a burner under here, and I installed it, and I have to take this off. I have to take the propane line off, then take off the burner so we can get underneath the boiler into the firebox here and see what is going on. I got the burner off here. And now we can get a little better view of the firebox. As you can see, I believe there was 14 jets on this burner, but I had to cap off 3 of them in order to fit it in this Briggs boiler here. A Briggs boiler has a coil, otherwise pipes, to help with the circulation of the water. So we'll be spending some time in here. So in this shot, she has water in her boiler. I took her up to about 100 psi, and you can notice the fusible plug, the bolt up there, how it's starting to become wet. So a lot of fusible plugs have lead in them, and it's a safety feature. A lot of coal burners and diesel burners have them. Mine's on propane now, so that's to be decided whether it's going to be a fusible plug or just a plug. But you can notice it getting wet around. There's obviously a leak going on there. And if you notice the top tube right there, there's definitely a leak. You can see water dripping and have to be rolled and or replaced. We will see here. This boiler is 40 years old, so I have been anxiously waiting to get in the heart of this locomotive and find out what's really going on. I'll give you a little update on the pig here. I can't say it's not looking good, but I need to take the boiler off. It's time. It's time to get into the heart of this locomotive. There's a fusible plug, underneath inside the firebox, and it's not going anywhere. We put about 200 pounds of torque on it, and it's just not budging. I'll end up ripping the head off it, thus drilling it out. I'll probably already have to drill it out, have my buddies help me drill it out, and I'd like to just get inside the thing now, get in the guts of this locomotive. It's a very well built engine. She's incredible, right? And I want her to keep her that way, and I fear that the 40 years of sitting dormant and running and just all the above, good water, everything in between, have not necessarily taken its toll on it, but it's just time to do a cleansing. It's really time. Give some good solution in there, clean out everything, check all the pipes, have my buddy Evan, I just talked to my buddy Evan, he's gonna roll some of the flues in there, because there is some leaking. We did find, as you saw, there's leaking in one tube is leaking. So it'll be an adventure. It'll be the first time, but I feel really good about it. Kind of take it from the top because, like I said, I just want this locomotive 110%. She's been giving me nothing but 110% performance. Just noticing little things here and there, and I know we can improve it. And for safety and all the above. So here we go. Chris did an amazing job on all the pipe work, and she's watertight, except for the boiler and that fusible plug that's inside, and a tube or two. So Evan's going to help roll them out. And I gotta take the plunge here. I gotta take her back apart, the whole engine. This will be the first time the boiler has been off her since she was built 40 years ago. Here we go. The turret is off, and the steam dome is off. So I think I got my system down with organizing parts. Well, it's Wednesday morning. Magical Chris should be here tonight. We're going to get crazy with this. We're going to get this boiler off. Last night I got pretty much all the plumbing off. Most of the mounting brackets for the boiler. We'll see how this goes. I still have to go in through the smoke box and take off a few components, but I'm going to kind of wait for Chris on that one, see what he has to say, and then she'll come off and check it out. Da dun da dun 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 dun. Chris is back. All right.
In and out.
Oh, you got in and out, Trey?
So they're
Smile at the camera.
Oh.
Chris and I spared no time, got right to work. We were going to get this boiler off, and it was going to happen tonight. And we were going to get that plug out as well. Look at that. What did we just do, Chris?
Pulled apart a boiler.
Pulled apart a boiler.
There you go.
He does this. Beep. I sleep. Takes me forever. Look at that, man.
Dude, it looks
We
brand
just
new,
took
man.
the smoke box off. Damn, look at it. It still has the writing on it. Holy cow. I have a photo from 1985, dude, with that writing on it.
Nice.
All right. Oh, man. Hydro test 250 PSI. I get a little nostalgic about this kind of stuff. Check this out. This is a photo from 1985. I was 2 years old when that was written on the boiler. And Chris, well, he wasn't even born yet. Fast forward 40 years and here it is right in front of our eyes. Being such an obsessive nostalgia freak, it's kind of hard to curb my enthusiasm. BAM! I'm going to leave you with this last shot here. So here we are taking the boiler off. She's heavy. We guesstimate she's about 250 pounds.
I got it, buddy. I got it. You good?
Woo! Help me out, brother. Beep.
Oh, shit. It's like lifting a Harley.
Woo! Damn!
Wow.
How much do you think she weighs?
Dude, that's at least 250, dude.
Yeah, that's like 250, man. Yeah, beep. Like 250.
You know what? It was trying to. It was probably just. That's such a tight thing.
Oh yeah, from the plug.
That's why I was trying to take that out, but that one bolt is kind of tough in there.
Chris just left. Dirty. Feels good though. You can see Butter Pig is down to pretty much her chassis. And the cradle over there, it's just amazing. I feel really good about it. Chris took home the boiler. We're going to have Evan retube it. I think we've gone this far. It's time to retube this thing. And put her back on, strap her back up, redo some of the plumbing now that we've delved deep into her. A few little odds and ends, but we'll be good to go. Clean up the coil and everything. And thanks for tuning in. Always keep steaming.